Hello everybody, the electricity is off, the internet is off. I am doing this recording by torchlight. We are warm and safe and dry. We've stopped some flooding with some sandbags. Came in soaked to the skin and now just thought, why not have a little bit of fun. I haven't yet read on Meghan's cooking show, not cooking show, so since it came out, so let's do that. And I will do a separate video on her season 2, but let's first just as ever, with love, Meghan. Oath, and it's in the upside down. Oh, I hope you can see this. Let me bring my torch a bit closer. Torch sitting on top of her. Oh, we need it ready from the top, don't we? Okay, oath in the upside down. Oh, let me move the torch again. That's not working too well. So this is not what she promised. She did not deliver what she promised. Let's see. Okay, let's read what Netflix thinks. What does Netflix think? Going down with the ship. They are not happy with us. They are really not happy with what was produced. They had hoped that it would be better than it is. But sometimes, if you can get anything, at least that's better than nothing. More on Netflix, and then we're going to read on Meghan. Netflix, they trapped. They had the contract signed, and they just have to take what they can get. Okay, what does Harry think of the with love, Meghan? Upside down. Denial, and it's upside down. He didn't want to deny her chance to be famous, her chance to run a project, but there she is, High Priestess of Fire. She's burnt it all down. She's wasted the opportunity. She could have done something much better. He's surprised. He's surprised at how bad it is. High Priestess of the Air. She hasn't been able to control the narrative. She hasn't been able to control the reviews. And again, he's quite surprised. Risk. She took a risk, but he's thinking maybe it wasn't worth the risk. Whoa. Okay, let's try a different deck. Meghan. What does Meghan think of how this, as with love, Meghan has... this frequently is my death card. She thought that it was going to birth something good, but it's really... the end of something, the end of her dreams, the end of her, I don't know, more about that. This is often my family card, my culture card. She wanted her family more in it. Maybe she thought that Harry would be around more often and she could quickly grab him on video. She actually thought it was good. She thought it made her look good. But I think this reaction here is a reaction to the reviews. She is shocked, she's stunned, she's hurt. She put herself out there. This was the absolute best she could do. And there's the predatory card. Oh, she is looking for someone to blame. This wasn't my fault. This was the fault of, I don't know, somebody, not my fault. Harry, if you had let me put the kids in it, it would have done better. Whoever... Netflix, if you'd let me do XYZ, if you brought it out earlier, whatever. She is looking for someone to blame. Okay. Now, I did see a thing the other day on, I think, Kevin Sullivan, What Just Happened. There's that guy, Simon, who always says nice things about Meghan. And he was saying, if you didn't dislike Meghan, you wouldn't have found fault with the program. You would have liked the program. So let's read around that. Are people being picky about the program because they dislike Meghan, or because it just really is that bad? Too many things happening, juggling, trying to keep too many balls in the air. And those were the stupid edible flowers that you put on everything. Look, I can make bath salts. Look, I can make candles. Look, I can make... what does she call them? Those boards where she puts some vegetables on them? You don't even need a smart name for that. It's just called vegetables on a board. This is the crushed card. Tell us more. Tell us more. Would we dislike it even if it wasn't Meghan? Look at that. She's trying to be something that she's not. So I think it is the fact that because Meghan is now trying to portray herself as this fantastic, loving, warm, kind, giving hostess person, and everybody's welcome except her family, except his family, except all the people that she's ghosted in the past. It just doesn't ring true to her, to what we know of her. Yeah, hidden. There's something hidden behind the scenes. It's fake. I think perhaps if somebody else had done something similar, the backlash wouldn't have been so great because maybe that other person's not pretending to be something they're not. Maybe they are genuinely just a warm, kind person. I'm not sure. Predatory. There's very much predatory energy. She was trying to... it was a performance, a real performance. And that's it. Orchestrated, but... and usually it's upright, but in the upside down, it was orchestrated, but it was orchestrated in a way that was so fake and so false that nobody is fooled by it. Nobody's fooled by it. But there she is. She's stubborn. She wanted to go ahead, bull-headed. She didn't listen to advice. There was advice, but she thought it was bad advice, and she didn't listen to it. And there's the seahorses on a string. Basically, she wanted to be in control. So she might come out later and say, oh, the producers did this, or the director did that, or Netflix said I couldn't have what I wanted. But it's going to be rubbish because she was in full and total control. And maybe that's why at the end of each episode it says, produced by the Duchess of Sussex. Okay, what do the audience... oh, no. What did her family think? What did her family think? High Priestess of Water. They know that she's like this. She's the person who tries to weasel her way out of things. She gets herself in a jam and then she pretends that it's something that it's not. So they're used to her reinventing herself, let's put it that way. Oh, honesty. And that's the candle that she made. They know that there's no honesty involved. She's not out there making candles for friends. Generally, she's just done that for show, for the cameras, which is fine, I guess. But she's trying to make out that that's her actual personality. There's Harry, the warrior. He's done. Splitsville, gone. Can't put up with it anymore. The end of the chapter. The end of the chapter. He's just more and more seeing through her, more and more seeing that she's not genuine. What she portrays to the world is not genuine. And these cards wanted to talk, so let's see. Let's do two of these. What did you think of? Did you think it was terrible? Did you think it was boring? Did you think it was... I mean, given in mind that some of the people reviewing the show were not actually the target market, take positive action. Yeah, that was just her doing something for the sake of doing it, trying to save herself. Step into the unknown, and it's in the upside down. So, movie business, something known. And what does it say? Ennoble your soul, but it's in the upside down. Yeah, it just really didn't show her in a good light because she was so fake, because she was so false, because she was two-faced in a way. And remember that time when she was saying, oh, funny you should call me Markle because you know it's Sussex, which is absolute nonsense. Explore your ancestry. Is that the 43% Nigerian? I don't know. She's tried to reinvent herself too many times. And it's now all looking very fake. What is that? It's a yes. She loved it. She enjoyed being the center of attention. She thought it was going to bring her accolades and everything. And yeah, her family knew that this is just more of the same. Contemplate death and beyond. Ooh, not a great card when we're asking about the future of the series, and also asking about the family's view. She's dead to them. She cut them off, and now there's nothing more that they can do to try and make things right with her. As somebody, one of the commentators said, if she had her dad on that show and said, Dad, I know we've had issues in the past. We're not even going to discuss what it was. She wouldn't even have had to have apologized. She could have just said, let's draw a line in the sand, and let's really come together now and do what families should do. If she had done that, it would have been a mega hit. People love to see families reconciled, but she didn't. What do you think of it? I'd love to hear your comments, and I'm recording this in the middle of the cyclone, so I don't know when I'll be able to get this up. Thank you for all your messages and your kind wishes, and take care, and may the angels walk with you now and always.